Oh, we'd like to thank you for joining us on KHU 11 Plus. Hello, I'm Len Cannon.
Good evening to you. I'm Mia Gradney. Tonight, the Michelin stars are shining bright over Texas. This means some of our city's top chefs and restaurateurs could walk away with international recognition.
Really quite something. KHU 11 is giving you a front row seat right in front. We're streaming the award show exclusively right here, and it all kicks off at 7:15.
But we are dishing on all the action before then. Our very own resident foodie, Sherman Chow, is live from the Wortham Theater, where we will learn who will win those coveted Michelin stars. Sherman, you can already feel the excitement. What's the atmosphere like this evening?
Oh, it is fabulous. Let me step aside so I can give you just a look around. So this is the mezzanine floor of the Wortham Center, and they have transformed this into a beautiful reception party, a little black tie action going on, beautiful people, beautiful food. Come on and take a look. This is just the kind of thing that is a foodie heaven slot. Rosie Cannonball, they've got blistered bean salad. I don't even really know what that is, but by the way it's been going, it must be delicious. We're going to swing back around here as well. Of course, there is live entertainment. Beautiful violinists playing this evening with a very unusual violin lit up in this gorgeous red. And earlier we were by this station. All really caught my eye. It is an ice sculpture here, a Petrosian. It's a caviar company from Paris, France, and they have all different kinds of caviar to be tasted. So for those of you who may enjoy something like that. Now I'm gonna swing back around here as we keep walking through the crowds. I want to show you what else. They have selfie stations. That is, of course, back there, the iconic Michelin insignia. 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, of course, is the very top. And a lot of folks have been snapping photos and having a fabulous time. Spotted some of the chefs who are, we presume, nominees tonight. And that's a big secret. They can't tell you. They're not even supposed to tell you if they got an invitation to tonight's event. Now, this food station is by Cisco. They provide food for restaurants as well as hospitals and schools. Also, they do some fine and elegant dining stuff. All right, I'm not a big oyster fan myself, but tell me, what have you got going on here?
So we've got Gulf Coast oysters from both Louisiana and Mississippi tonight, and we're serving it 3 different ways. We're serving it with a classic mignonette, which is the more acidic red wine with a little bit of sherry and shallots. We're serving it with a gazpacho, very Spanish, and then we're finishing the last one with a granite of grapefruits and fresh thyme. So which one would you like?
Well, I will eat the grapefruit. You may have to hold the oyster for me, but I think a lot of people would enjoy that. That is very unusual. When was the last time you had grapefruit on your oyster? Fantastic. All right, swinging around, more stuff to see. And yes, it wouldn't be a Michelin night without adult beverages. This is the tequila station. So they've got all kinds of little sippers here for people to enjoy. You know, and one of the interesting things, if you remember maybe from last year, when Michelin first arrived in Texas, it gave, for the first time ever, awards, stars to barbecue. And that was a big deal, timed very well with its debut here in Texas. This is a barbecue station, and it actually won a Bib Gourmand last year, and that is for good value as well as fabulous food. I'm sorry, we're weaving in and around the crowd here, trying not to cause too much commotion. Those folks are enjoying their beverages and the evening here, walking around. Oh, I see food critics galore everywhere. Oh, check it out. We're running into, sorry, am I interrupting your work?
No.
It's the Hangry Houstonian. Those of you who follow on social media, you will know Danielle Dubois. Fancy meeting you
Yeah, such an exciting night for Texas. Obviously, with the Michelin Star Awards being here, it's been amazing the past 2 years. It's been so fun.
So barbecue, right? Typically a more affordable kind of everyday meal, if you will. And that's the cool thing with the Michelin Awards now. They're also including these Bib Gourmands for, you know, maybe more reasonable, affordable kinds of meals.
Yeah. No, I love the fact that they're making it more approachable. You know, you think of Michelin, you think of something that's more of like a specialized meal, maybe once a year, but with a gourmand, you're able to have a more approachable meal, which is so fun for diners.
All right, let's take a look at the barbecue. Let's not just talk about it. Let's take a look and let people have their mouths watering here. Oh, so delicious. You know, the whole social media thing has been huge in terms of influencers and food. It may be about the top thing, in my book anyway. I mean, people love scrolling by and seeing. What are some of the new trends you are seeing in food?
Really anything that, you know, adds an experience to just your average dining, right? So anything that's on fire, or there's a restaurant now in Houston called Toca Madera, they have fire breathers. So anything that really adds an experience to your dining. Dining nowadays just isn't enough. Like, good food is not just enough these days, unfortunately. You have to have a full experience as well. Especially if you're gonna have, you know, what the price tag is on some of these restaurants, you need more of an experience as well, so.
All right, Danielle, we'll see you inside. Thank you very much. Hashtag Hangry Houstonian. All right, we're gonna move around here. So, of course, you know, every event needs party favors. Well, of course, it's Michelin, so they're gonna be doing it up right here. Come on this way, I wanna show you something. This is it's a bottled water company, really. It's Evian. But so what they are doing, I don't know if Ryan can take a peek over here. They are engraving the backs of these like little keychains, and this is something afterwards you can go ahead and hang on a bottle of wine or like a makeshift keychain. This is a completed one. I'm going to lay it down here. I don't know if you can get a good look at that. But there they go, all night long. This is what they are doing, giving it that extra personal touch right there. How long does it take you to do one of these?
It takes maybe 2 minutes to do it, to really carve into it.
Not too bad, not too bad. And you're obviously very popular. You got a whole line here. And a gorgeous display as well. All of these beautiful water bottles and the floral design back there. All right, I'm going to swing around this way to the left behind Ryan. And let's see what else we can find here. Oh, the crowds are getting full. Oh, more adult beverages. Look at that. If you're in the mood for a little cappuccino. Oh, I believe that's a martini espresso, Ryan. What do you say? Yeah? Okay. I think we're getting a nod there from our photographer. All kinds of fun stuff. We also saw the Michelin man out here, but the fellow on who this is all based, you know, the guy in the sort of the white tires all the way around. So this is actually created from the original Michelin tire company over 100 years ago in France, because the Michelin brothers thought, well, we need a way to promote the tires. We need people to start driving. And they thought, what better way than to have a restaurant guide and have people drive far and wide for good food? It was a pretty brilliant idea, and it may be almost more famous than the tires themselves. Really, a fabulous evening. The rumor is about 400 people will be here, maybe some 200 folks, 1 to 200 folks may be getting some kind of an award, but we will, of course, keep you posted. Can I bring back a little doggy bag for you guys?
Yes, you can. You can start with those. You can start with those oysters that you refuse to touch, Sherman.
Well, we certainly understand.
I gotta be honest.
We certainly understand. You've been a great tour guide navigating us there through the pre-show. Have you been able to actually taste any of the food yet that you've been showing us?
You know what? I'm embarrassed to say I haven't quite yet, but promise I will make up for it. I absolutely promise. I haven't quite yet, but boy, will I get there. Don't you worry.
I know you will. We were talking barbecue earlier this week, right? A corkscrew, one of my favorites. So we were just talking about barbecue in general and it being in my family. So I know you enjoy barbecue as well, Sherman. So those sliders, I bet you circle back around too.
Absolutely, yeah. And I did see a couple of the winners from last year who are back. You know what, I'm gonna dish the tea, a little who's who. So this is Chef Felipe Riccio. He is from March. They won a star last year. Are you hoping for 2 stars this year?
Oh, that's a tough question. It's up to Michelin. You know, we continue to do the hard work that we do, and you know, if it gets rewarded, that's great. Yeah.
We will see what happens. All right.
Yeah.
And they have some other restaurants in their chain that may get a nod as well. We will see. That'll all start about 7:15. But there are a bunch of, in the foodie world, like who's who around here. If I spy anybody else real quick, I'll point them out. What about you guys? You got any favorite foods that you are keeping an eye on?
So it's interesting, you spoke with the influencer Hangry Houstonian, and she mentioned Toco Madero. Been dying to go there. There's been so much talk around that restaurant. Another restaurant that you talk about a lot, Sherman, and have featured before, Tatemo as well. I also think it's interesting observing who's there, and perhaps that gives us a little sneak peek as to who may walk home with those coveted stars too.
Yeah, everybody wants to know. So this is kind of interesting. The chefs told me that they are all on a big group text chain, and every one of them checking in with each other. Did you get an invite? Did you get an invite? Because if you get an invitation, what that really means is you will be recognized in some way, whether it is a recommended, whether it is a star, whether it is a Bib Gourmand, we don't know, but you're on the list. And so that's kind of interesting. It's the old game of telephone, literally with their phones as they're trying to find out. But it's really very secretive. The Michelin inspectors are completely on the QT. Nobody knows who they are. They eat out most meals every week, and they have a territory. Texas obviously is this territory, and there is no knowing. Nobody knows when they come. They pay for their own meals always. And there's some, I'm going to actually ask Ryan to pan around a little bit so you can see more of the room. They never tell you when they're coming. You never know. And there are rumors, right, that, they might drop a fork on the floor and then time it to see how quickly a waiter might come to pick it up. They may check the bathrooms to see how those look. There are 3 stars. 1 is great food. 2 is, kind of that next level of fantastic food, someplace that you would go, for, if you're taking a visit, you would definitely go there. And 3 is what they call destination dining, that you would plan a trip because of that restaurant. So somebody from Paris, France might come to Houston, Texas specifically because they want to try a starred barbecue restaurant like Corkscrew, which won last year.
Is so fantastic, Sherman Chow. Thank you for giving us an entree, if you will, to the festivities before they make the announcement. I'd love to be one of the Michelin testers. You walk in, nobody knows who you are. You're undercover. You're checking it out.
That's a job you could do well.
I could do well.
I think all 3 of us could do very well.
I agree.
All right. Thank you, Sherman. We'll check in with you in a little bit. Last year, 15 restaurants in Texas earned a 1-star rating, 6 in Houston, 7 in Austin, and 1 each in San Antonio and Dallas.
Yeah, so Houston did well. Now, beyond that, 45 restaurants received Bib Gourmand status, which is a Michelin Guide distinction for restaurants that offer high-quality food at a moderate price. 17 of those Bib Gourmands coming right here in Houston.
Last year, Houston's big 1-star winners included Spanish restaurant BCN Taste and Tradition, modern French restaurant Le Jardinier, Mediterranean restaurant March, who we just saw one of the members there at the awards program
chef.
tonight. Indian restaurant Musafir, Mexican restaurant Tatemo, and my favorite, Corkscrew Barbecue. In fact, 4 barbecue spots across the Lone Star State won the coveted award, marking the first time American-style barbecue restaurants received a Michelin star.
If you're going to come to Texas, you got to do barbecue. They got to be included. Last week, Sherman Chow visited Corkscrew Barbecue in Spring, her home area, to see how it has handled the Michelin acclaim and the crowds.
How long would you stand in line for a good meal? Well, at Corkscrew Barbecue in Spring,
7:20, and I got number 3. I was here shortly before 6 o'clock this morning.
and the doors don't even open until 11. A family favorite, yes, but fine dining? Well, after last year's big Michelin star, it's not just the locals who show up.
We've gotten to meet so many people internationally because of the Michelin star. Yeah, that's what brought them to our doorstep.
And out-of-state visitors like Janelli. She's from Los Angeles and first came in the spring.
I mean, you deliberately planned a barbecue tasting trip? Yeah, pretty much. This is my favorite.
Guests love the taste, texture, and tender meats. The place is open Wednesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until they're sold out, which is why folks show up early.
Will and Nicole Buckman opened Corkscrew a decade ago, and the star has not blinded them.
We won the Michelin off of what we were doing, so why would we change anything?
The Michelin Guide gave 4 barbecue places stars when it arrived in the Lone Star State.
Do you think there's a little bit of marketing in the back of the Michelin mind to highlight very Texas food?
There's got to be. The whole reason I think for Michelin coming to Texas, is for marketing and to promote the state and to promote what we have to offer.
And the humble BBQ has been branching out.
The Asian barbecue fusion, the Egyptian barbecue fusion.
Here at Corkscrew, though, they are old school. And the longtime patrons?
Did you know this place has a Michelin star?
No, I did not.
What the Galvans do know, this barbecue is worth showing up at 7:20 a.m. for. In spring, Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.
One of my favorites. I can't say that I've showed up at 7:20 a.m.
That's because they know who you are.
No, that is. I was going before the star. That's why.
That's
the
true.
Brisket among the best. But I may be partial since spring is my hometown.
It's like being in line for a Taylor Swift, 3, 4, 5 hours to get some brisket. Another spot that won a star last year, Tatemo, small restaurant in Northwest Houston. It only seats 16.
Sherman visited this spot as well to go behind the scenes to see how they've been handling the pressure, the praise, and the packed dining room.
In a tiny Northwest Houston strip mall sits an unassuming, unnamed business.
So you're deliberately kind of undercover.
Yeah, like a speakeasy, so to speak. Yeah, we don't want too much attention to us.
Inside Tatemo, a modest dining room that seats just 16. But pay attention, and the signs of something grander are there. I asked chef owner Emmanuel Chavez the obvious question.
Got a big star next to your name. Why didn't you just go bigger?
I'm probably the only chef in town that thinks this way. I want to do less. The smaller it is, the more attention to detail I have to every experience, every plate, every sauce, every oil that goes out into the guest.
Tatemo offers an 8-course tasting menu of Mexican cuisine at $155 per person, prepaid, Thursday through Sunday nights only. People used to question that business model, but the star means no more questions. They have filled every seat every night for a year.
We don't have the luxury to have a bad day. My business partner Megan calls it Game 7 every day.
The Michelin Man also impacts staffing, making some job applicants wilt under the heat of a cooking test.
You can immediately see it and smell it, and they'll start making mistakes that I believe they wouldn't make in any other regular kitchen.
Sergio Moreno has worked at this starred restaurant just 2 months.
What's that extra layer of magic?
I'd definitely say your integrity, your accountability as well.
Chef Emmanuel prides himself on training the next generation of chefs, and adding a Michelin-starred restaurant to a resume is a big boost.
I want to have my own spot, so.
You want your own star?
Oh, absolutely. Always been a dream of mine.
For Chef Emmanuel, the dream is now 2 stars. How?
I think for us, it will be like a beverage program. Unfortunately, we're next to a church, so we are BYOB.
To offer wine pairings and cocktails, Tatemo needs a liquor license, meaning a change of address and perhaps a bigger space. Their lease runs out next year. Stay tuned. Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.
Oh, that is fantastic. Of course, the big question we are all waiting on, the drum roll. Which spots will win a star tonight, or another one, a second, or maybe a third?
It is a question we asked you on our Facebook page. Let's take a look now at some of those answers. Brennan Lee says she loves Brenner's on the Bayou. Avi says beef and bun. That's a barbecue spot in Southwest Houston, by the way. Angela is hoping to see another star for Corkscrew. Pamela is shouting out Taste of Texas.
How about that? Jessica says Oshi Sushi. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Oshi Sushi. Adolfo is picking Nancy's Hustle and Edo. Been there. Very good. And Nicole says Annabelle Brasserie right there on Allen Parkway. Now, while your guesses are always fun, we also took the question to Bao Ong. He's the restaurant critic for the Houston Chronicle.
Yeah, Bao knows a thing or two about good food. He sat down with Sherman last week for some expert predictions.
What an incredible night we've had.
It's arguably the most prestigious night in the restaurant world, the Michelin Award. Any way you slice or dice it, chefs all over have their eyes on the stars. And Houston Chronicle restaurant critic Bao Ong has his eye on them.
I probably dine out on average at least 4 to 6 times a week.
So we met Bao at Blue Doors, a Michelin-recommended restaurant, to hear some of his top picks for the top-tier star.
Belly of the Beast, which received a recommendation, not a star, last year, which was a great accomplishment for them. It's this tiny restaurant, family-owned in Spring. The chef, he actually won a James Beard Award as the best chef Texas.
Belly specializes in Mexican food infused with everything from South Asian to Texas flavors.
Neo's, I think it really speaks to kind of the level of where Japanese food has come. Baso, it's kind of a Basque restaurant, live fire cooking, really reflective of what's kind of trendy and what's popular right now. Something that feels, when you look at the plate, it looks like it could be fine dining, but the service is very approachable. It's not stuffy at all. Camaraderie. Okay. Also a restaurant in the Heights, and I think that that restaurant also has a really good chance, being recognized. Okay. I don't know if it would be a star, or a bib, or a recommendation. New American in many ways. It's very seasonally driven as well.
You may remember last year, for the first time ever, Michelin awarded stars to barbecue restaurants, 6 barbecue places.
There seemed to be kind of an overabundance of barbecue spots with stars.
So the pros are betting on a lower BBQ profile this time, as we wait to see which restaurants burn bright this year. Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.
The clock is ticking. We're now just a few minutes away, about 3-4 minutes away from the ceremony that starts at 7:15.
The top chefs and restaurateurs in the Lone Star State are starting to file into the Wortham Theater. Now, let's take it back out to Sherman Chow, live inside the Wortham with all the sights, the smells, and the delicious food. Oh, and those adult beverages, Sherman.
Yes, there are. We were talking about food being an experience and art. We'll take a look at this. These are espresso martinis, but they actually have a little art on top of them. That foam, once they put it on top, then they can put it in one of these machines here, and what they actually do, they are pre-printed designs. You press whatever design you want, and it goes ahead and it prints it out on top of the martini foam, and that's what it looks like when it comes out. We're going to go ahead and put one in real quick so you can see how it's done once it starts. But this is pretty cool. It's very fast. They have all kinds of different designs, skylines, Houston, probably sports insignias. But there you go. If you take a look inside, now you can see how it's coming out. Printing outside, and there you go. Espresso martini, but stylized just for you. All right, come this way quickly. I want to show you this ham, which I am told is aged for 4 years. And what is this ham fed? What is it?
This is confit ham. It's 4 years dry cure. It's farming from Salamanca, Spain.
Okay, I'm told what that means is 4 years, and it was fed only acorns. I'm not sure if I can taste the acorn or not, but it tastes fantastic. Real quick, before we go, I got to show you one more thing.
Hello.
Hi, darling. Turn around, show everybody your jacket. Where'd you get that from?
I got it in Mexico City at a vintage store.
Just happened to be.
Yes, it was. Last year, week before the ceremony. I came across it and was like, I have to have it. I must have it, absolutely.
Well, perfect. And also, you also have
some Halloween nails, of course. It's time for Halloween. We need some spooky nails.
So you see, when you show up at a Michelin event, you have to have the proper attire, and obviously, some folks have gone a little extra. A vintage shop in Mexico. That's where it came from. One more time, everybody show the back. And there it is, of course, the Michelin Guide, originally because of the Michelin Tire Company. Oh, boy, you know what? We are hearing the bells chime now. Thank you so much. As folks wrap up to go inside, let's swing around, and then you can watch and see. We have all of the chefs, their guests, starting to mill slowly towards the big theater. We're going to walk a bit back this way so you can take a look and see where everyone is disappearing to as we pass some of the other stations, food stations that are wrapping up, everyone filing down. And here it is. They will go down these steps into the Brown Theater. Seats about 600. Should be a pretty packed house. And of course, we will be streaming the entire show for you live. Look at that. All the beautiful people here to celebrate all the beautiful food. It has been a tremendous evening. And yes, all of this will reopen, I understand, after the awards are over. So folks can celebrate, toast their wins, and remember a fantastic evening. The second time the Michelin Guide has come to Texas and to award some big stars. Guys?
Yes, and the second time that Sherman has done this. Sherman, thank you. And did you notice she's starting to sample food now?
Yes.
She's just getting started. Thank you.
The night is young and the celebration only really just beginning. The stage, it is set. The chefs are seated. The excitement is building here in Houston.
We are so excited. We're about to find out which restaurants will earn the coveted Michelin stars, the highest honor in the culinary world.
It is a night years in the making for so many talented chefs across Texas, and we are so proud to have it happening right here in Houston.
The 2025 Texas Michelin Guide ceremony starts right now. You're watching it live only on KHOU 11. Let's take you inside.
Honored guests, please make your way to the theater. The ceremony will begin shortly.
It has been a journey through time from our foundation, the initial recommendation of restaurants and hotels, to the first star awarded, marking the beginning of the Michelin Guide selections. It is a journey. As our anonymous inspectors keep traveling the world to find the best experiences, we are Epicurean explorers, talented chefs and hoteliers, local farmers, craftsmen, wine growers, each with a unique vision, but with the same wish, creating memorable moments. It will always be a journey. Our ambition is still the same: to provide innovative services, to celebrate travel, gastronomy, and sustainability. From the soil to the table, those are the journeys at the root of the Michelin Guide. Because a journey matters. Experience the extraordinary.
Leading us through this evening's celebration, please welcome the Emmy-nominated TV host and Dallas's own Java Ingram.
Hello, everyone. Wow, we have a packed room tonight. Good evening, everyone, and we have an incredible night ahead of us all. I am thrilled to join you again to celebrate the second annual Michelin Guide Texas selection. I am a very proud Texan, as you just heard. I grew up in DFW, and seeing our great state shine on the global stage has been so very rewarding. We are here to celebrate the passion, creativity, and dedication of chefs and restaurateurs that make Texas an unforgettable culinary destination. But tonight is not just about food, it's about the culture, the community, and the unmistakable spirit of Texas that draws people from across the world to experience it. So before we dive into the main event, let's take a moment to express our gratitude to our ceremonies partners who have made this evening possible. With their support, we can spotlight the outstanding talent and creativity that thrives in the culinary world. Your contribution is invaluable and deeply appreciated. So we would like to give a heartfelt thank you to each of the cities that are represented here tonight. Where's Austin? Is Austin in the house? Okay. How about Dallas? Big D, where are ya? All right. Fort Worth, anyone here from Fort Worth? Oh, all right, Cowtown. Houston. Ooh. Okay, Houston, I see you. How about San Antonio? All right, I like the energy in this room tonight. Well, we would not be here in the great state of Texas without all of you. I'd also like to give a sincere thank you to Capital One for its generous commitment to fostering culinary innovation and excellence. Let's give them a round of applause. A big applause also goes to our global partners, Blancpain and Wuling Yi, our official partner, Cisco, and our partners, Evian, Franciacorta. And thank you as well to Fermin Petrosian, and Reserva de la Familia. Let's give them all a round of applause. We extend our deepest gratitude to each one of you, our partners, for your unwavering support and invaluable contribution to making tonight's celebration truly exceptional. Now, we would like to pay a special thank you to Cisco, our 2025 plaque sponsor. So, unlike in previous years, so last year, you will not be handed a plaque tonight, but don't worry. This year, the iconic red Michelin plaque is sponsored by Cisco and will be hand-delivered by a representative in the coming weeks. And not only that, all of the distinctions will be receiving them. So that's right, the Michelin recommended, the Bib Gourmands, and the stars will all be receiving a plaque tonight. Very exciting. You're gonna be clapping a lot, I gotta warn you. Well, before we kick off the rest of the evening, we have a special message from Gwendol Poulenek, the International Director of the Michelin Guides. You may remember he was here last year. Well, unfortunately, he was not able to make it here with us tonight, but we do have a special message from him that I'm going to share with all of you right now. So he says, "Dear chefs, partners, and members of the press, welcome to the 2025 Michelin Guide ceremony for Texas. This year marks our second year celebrating the chefs and restaurant teams across your great state. Last year was a monumental year for Texas as we celebrated 116 restaurants across various cuisine types, including Texas barbecue, Tex-Mex, contemporary style, and more." Yeah, I hear you trying to applaud. Go ahead. We have a wide variety of cuisine types here in the state of Texas. Well, he adds, "It was such a pleasure to be in the room with you all and feel the passion and commitment each one of you has for hospitality. And while I can't be with you tonight, I know it's going to be another extraordinary evening celebrating your talents." Gwendol goes on to say, "As some of you may know, this year marks the 125th anniversary of the Michelin Guide. So what began as a travel guide for motorists in France has now evolved into what it is today, what we're here to recognize and celebrate. Presented at over 50 destinations worldwide, with Texas being one of those premier destinations, our mission at the Michelin Guide remains the same today as it did in 1900. Just think about that. And that mission is to foster culture, the culture of travel, as well as the culture of eating out. The Michelin Guide represents only the best dining recommendations, and the continued growth of the selection here proves that your cities, each of those cities that you were just shouting for moments ago, stands out as a global destination for travelers both near and far. So this 2025 selection highlights the many talented chefs across Texas, showcasing their attention to quality, creativity, and detail. And what a diverse selection that we have for you all. The inspectors discovered 33 cuisine types reflected throughout. So I'm sure you all are eager to find out more. Who's eager in this room to find out more? So we won't let you wait any longer. Let's discover the 2025 edition of Michelin Guide Texas. He wishes you all a great ceremony and says congratulations in advance. Let's give it up for Gwendol sending that note for us all the way from France. Well, all right, Texas, it is time for the moment you have all been waiting for. Who's ready to find out which of Texas's culinary stars are joining the Michelin family here tonight in Houston? Well, let's turn up the excitement and kick things off with one of the night's most anticipated moments. I'm talking about the Michelin Special Awards. Now, these awards honor the extraordinary individuals who make dining an unforgettable experience, going above and beyond to bring magic to the table. So let's first explore the artistry of mixology. There's something downright magical about a cocktail that catches you off guard. It's not just a drink, it's an experience, a fusion of creativity and skill that turns an ordinary moment into something truly unforgettable. The Exceptional Cocktails Award celebrates a mixologist whose bold innovations and masterful creations have impressed our anonymous inspectors and left a lasting impression on every single guest. Mixology goes beyond the glass. It's a journey for the senses. Each drink tells a story, blending flavors, textures, as well as aromas to create an experience that lingers long after that last sip. This award honors those who don't just mix ingredients, they craft moments that stay with us all. So tonight, the Exceptional Cocktail Award goes to Chaz Martin from Mr. Charles in Dallas. Chaz, are you in the room? Is he in the room? Come on down if you're here. Well, our Michelin inspectors noted how this elegant operation runs like a well-oiled team, featuring a cocktail menu of near classics. We have something for you right behind you. That's for you. And we got a new jacket for you. You got to take that off. Our Michelin inspectors say the cocktail menu features near classics and creative twists. Presented with panache and served with grace. An ideal spot for a sophisticated tip. All right, we have a microphone for you, my friend. Congratulations. I know we have to get a new jacket on you.
Yeah.
It's a little tight, but it looks good.
So I'm chesty. I'm quite chesty.
All right, so I do have a question for you. Congratulations once again. I'd love to know what excites you most about creating new cocktails.
Well, first of all, it's an enormous honor, and thank you guys for what you're doing here in Texas.
Yeah.
But I'm the last guy that deserves this. We have an amazing team that works with us that this will sit behind their bar. Not in my office, so thank you.
Of course, teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Amen.
Congratulations.
Amen.
Bring that on back to Big D.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am, I
will. Of course. We'll take your microphone.
Thank you.
Congrats. So exciting. All right, we're going to continue our celebration of exceptional beverages here tonight. Let's spotlight a sommelier whose passion and expertise brings the dining experience to life in unforgettable ways. Now, our inspectors were wowed by this individual's gift for introducing guests to bold new flavors, expanding their palates, and taking them on an unexpected journey with every glass. This award honors a sommelier who does not just serve wine, they craft experiences that linger long after the meal ends. A dining experience, as I'm sure most of you will agree, is good on its own, but a sommelier has the ability to help elevate the experience beyond the plate. So, as we prepare to honor the Sommelier Award, I'd love for you to turn your attention to the screen behind me for a special message from our sponsor, Franciacorta.
Franciacorta is located in the heart of Lombardy, with 150 square miles of vineyards across 19 municipalities in Brescia. The region's morainic and marine soils, rich in minerals, along with its unique microclimate, are key to producing high-quality wines. Over 50% of Franciacorta's vineyards are organic, reflecting a strong focus on sustainability. The Consorzio Franciacorta leads several projects to preserve soil biodiversity, driven by the producer's commitment to protecting the land. The Franciacorta method follows strict regulations using hand-picked grapes, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Blanc, with natural re-fermentation and slow aging on the lees. The Herbemont grape, a historical variety, has also been reintroduced. Franciacorta has been a proud partner of the Michelin Guide in Italy since 2021 and expanded to the US in 2024, alongside prestigious collaborations as the official sparkling wine of the Emmy Awards and Milan Fashion Weeks.
Please welcome to the stage the president of Franciacorta, Emmanuel Rabotti, along with tonight's host, Java Ingram.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am Emanuele Rabotti. I am the president of Consorzio Franciacorta. It is a pleasure to be here in Houston to celebrate this special night with all of you. Tonight, we recognize the talent and dedication of sommelier as true ambassador of wine culture. It is my great honor to present the Sommelier Award to
Celia, come and join us on stage from Este and Suerte. Where are they? Are they in the back? Come join us on stage. Celia, Pellegrini, come join us. Well, come on up. She's not here, but someone's joining us to get it for her. Yes, please do. You have to bring it back home, right? Grab that. you'll grab it for her and bring it to her. You said she's not here. You're representing the restaurant? We'll have to take a picture to send it back to her. Come join us for a picture right here. Join us for a picture right here. We'll have to Photoshop her into this image. Take a picture.
Is she not her?
Well, our Michelin inspectors were impressed by this Austin native selection, I should say. Let's get a photo right here. Photo right here. We don't have to do the microphone. I'll grab that from you, but we can take a picture. Let's get a picture. Oh, sure, sure. Do you have something nice to say about her? They said they're saying something nice.
Sally is amazing. I wish she was here.
Yeah.
Someone should have told her to definitely show up, because then she would have been here. All credit to her. She's an amazing sommelier, amazing person, leader, manager. I hope this makes her very happy, and I hope she's watching and feels very proud. We owe a lot to her.
Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Compliment.
Appreciate you both.
See you soon in Franciacorta.
You can make your way back to your seat, and thank you for saying something nice, because I trusted you with that mic. Thank you. You can make your way back. I love that they came up and accepted it for her. Here you go. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate it. Well, there's nothing quite like the warmth and welcome that you feel at a fine dining establishment when they make you feel at home. And our next award, the Michelin Service Award, sponsored by Capital One, celebrates exceptional individuals in the industry. So these dedicated professionals elevate the entire dining experience, guiding guests through a memorable culinary journey with impeccable care and attention. So tonight, we're going to honor the heart and soul of hospitality. The Michelin Service Award is proudly presented to Elliot Wood from Credence right here in Houston. Congratulations, sir. Please join us on stage. Remove that jacket because we have a new jacket for you. Well, our Michelin inspectors were thoroughly impressed at the attentive, warm, and thoughtful service at Credence, only adding to the allure of this ambitious restaurant. Congratulations. I'm glad you're here. You can go right over here. They're going to put this jacket on you. We have a new jacket for you. Congratulations. Of course. And we have to document this moment with a photo. If you would stand right here to get a photo really quickly, smile right there. Do you want to join them? You came on stage. And I do have a question for you.
Sure.
So congratulations to you and your team. You can stand right here. It's all good. So there's so many elements that contribute to that guest experience, right? But I'm wondering, what's your favorite part?
Well, the opportunity to interact with a guest
Yeah.
and actually craft memories that last a lifetime, that's the true gift that we have in this industry.
Yeah.
And we have such an opportunity to do that, and that's what Credence is. Credence is the stories of Texas through the lens of live fire, and this is definitely a team award as well.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody back at Sidebar who's watching right now.
Hello.
Chris Shaw, Kyle Bell, those of you that allowed me to be a part of this vision, and Levi Good, thank you so much for being a part of this vision.
Well, let's give him another round of applause. Thank you both. Appreciate you. You'll take your microphone right there, and you can make your way back to your seats. Yes, a final hug. Well, now it is time for our final special award of the evening. It's been thrilling so far, the Michelin Young Chef Award. Now, this prestigious award honors a chef who, though early in their career, has already demonstrated remarkable skill, dedication, and true mastery in the kitchen. It celebrates a talent that has stood out to our inspectors not only for exceptional technique, but for an undeniable ability to craft memorable dining experiences time and time again. So tonight, we celebrate that spark, that talent, and the exciting journey that awaits. Please help me welcome to the stage Ryan Forth from Cisco to present this year's Young Chef Award.
Good evening to my Texas foodies. I'm Ryan Forth, Region President of South Texas for Cisco. It's an honor to be with you here today to announce what to us at Cisco is one of the most important culinary moments of the year, the announcement of the Young Chef of the Year Award. A moment when we come together to highlight the achievements of one of the shining lights of the next generation of culinary artists. Before I introduce you to this year's recipient, I would like for a moment to reflect on how special food is and how Cisco strives through our commitment to the food service community, allows us to live up to our purpose to share food and connect the world to care for one another. Food brings people together, often over meals, created from cherished family recipes passed down through generations. The flavors, the taste, the laughter shared over those meals is part of our childhood memories, and we pass it down to our children and grandchildren. Families melded together from different places and backgrounds. And the food serves as a bridge between those cultures and traditions, sometimes creating new, fused recipes, taste, and of course, memories. It is over these meals we care for each other, but not just at home. We go to restaurants to elevate a meal into something even more meaningful. People don't go to restaurants just because they're hungry. They go to celebrate, to connect, and create memories. Think about the most meaningful moments in your life. How did you celebrate? Chances are many of these memories were made around a table at a restaurant, sharing a meal with loved ones, celebrating those momentous life occasions, a birthday, a graduation, a wedding, even a birth. At Cisco, we're proud to play a role in these moments, and we believe through our quality service and diverse food assortment, we are living up to our purpose to help connect people and create memories. We're honored to support chefs and food service professionals in creating experience that nourishes both body and soul. Cisco's name is synonymous with food service. Often it is tied with someone's first experience in the restaurant industry. And this exposure to the Cisco name is carried throughout a chef's journey, from the products they may use during culinary school and beyond. What better way to begin that journey by celebrating the future in food service? In a world where flavors tell stories and dishes become experiences, our young chefs are the storytellers and artists. They bring innovation to the table, blending tradition with modernity and creating masterpieces that delight our senses. The past few years have been challenging in our industry, making the Young Chef Award even more significant. It honors individuals with immense passion, talent, and perseverance who are making their mark at such a young age. The recipient of the Young Chef of the Year Award has not only showcased remarkable culinary skills, but also exhibited leadership and dedication to their craft that is truly inspiring. They have pushed boundaries, experimented with flavors, and showed us that the future of cuisine is indeed bright and exciting. And so, it is my great privilege to announce that the Young Chef of the Year Award goes to Chuck Charnachards from Barb's Bee, Q in Lockhart. Chef Chuck, your ability to transform ingredients in the culinary art is a testament to your talent and hard work. We're excited to see where your passion and creativity will take you in the years to come and hope to accompany you in this great journey. Please join me in congratulating Chuck on this well-deserved recognition.
Congratulations. Oh, tears of joy here. All right, we have a jacket for you right here.
Congratulations, Chuck.
And we have to get a picture. Oh, that looks so good on you. We have this for you. I'll grab the microphone. Let's get a picture of you two. Come right here in the center and take a picture. Smile big right there. Have to document this moment. Oh, beautiful. So I do have a question for you, if you wouldn't mind. Can I hand you this? I know you're so emotional. I know this is such a special moment. I'm so happy to be able to be here with you. I have to ask, with all the long hours that you spend in the kitchen, what motivates you most?
First of all, thank you so much. I think at a very young age, I realized how unfair the world can be with my parents being from Mexico and me being the firstborn here, and I wanted to just try really hard. And I think it's pretty awesome to have a space to create a team that we can push each other.
Yeah.
And it's really nice what we have going on at Barb's. I'm really happy.
Well, I'm thrilled for you. Congratulations. You take this night in. She'll grab the microphone from you right there, and you can make your way back to your seat. I know they're welcoming you with so much love over there. Moments like those are my favorites for nights like this. Well, it's been an incredible night so far. We have already celebrated some fantastic talent, and there is still more to come. So it's time to talk about one of the most beloved honors, the Michelin Bib Gourmand. So this award is for all of you food lovers who know that great dining does not have to come with a hefty price tag. So these spots deliver incredible flavors and creativity without breaking the bank. Now, it is not just an accomplishment to receive this designation, but to maintain it year after year. These restaurants have proven to our anonymous inspectors that they have maintained their standards of excellence. So please turn your attention to the screen behind me as we honor the restaurants that have maintained their Bib Gourmand distinction this year. And we ask that you remain where you are as we recognize each of you.
Barb's BQ, Belly of the Beast, Blood Brothers Barbecue, Briskets, Burnt Bean Company, Casema, Cadillac Barbecue, Quantos Tacos, Cullen's Attaboy, Day Douay, Distant Relatives, Emmer and Rye, Franklin Barbecue, Gemma, Goldie's Barbecue, The Jerk Shack, Kamuri Tatsuya, KG Barbecue, Killen's Barbecue, La Santa Barbaca, Ladino, Lucia, Mala Sichuan Bistro, Micklethwaite Craft Meats, Mu Tai Ba, Nam Jiao, Nancy's Hustle, and Yan Vietnamese Kitchen, Nixta Taqueria, Nobi's, Nona, Odd Duck, Pinkerton's Barbecue, The Pit Room, Ramen Del Barrio, Rosemeyer Barbecue, Rosie Cannonball, Southerly Fine Food and Brewery, Street to Kitchen, Tejas Chocolate and Barbecue, Theodore Rex, Truth Barbecue, Veracruz Fonda and Bar,
All right, so the chefs that heard their names in restaurants, please stand right now so we can honor you here tonight. Wow. Incredible. Congratulations, you all worked so very hard. Well, we are thrilled to welcome some fantastic new restaurants into the Bib Gourmand family. Now, these places are packed with Texas-sized passion and flavor, providing an unforgettable dining experience at great value. So, as I call your name, please come up on stage as we celebrate this well-earned recognition together. And now, with great excitement, let's reveal the new Bib Gourmands for the 2025 selection. Anam Houston, join us on stage. La Gama Cantina right here in Houston. Maximo, Houston. Congrats. Proud of you. We also have Mercado Sin Nombre. Join us on stage, Mesquite from San Antonio. Papalo Taqueria in Houston. And Parish Barbecue in Austin. Congratulations, join us right here. If you heard your name, please join us on stage so we can capture this moment. Congratulations, so proud of y'all. Yes, congrats. Yes, congratulations. Yes, yes. All right, y'all, let's get center stage so we can capture this moment. Let's step a little bit that way. You're good standing right here. Let's kind of curve so we can see all of you guys, okay? Get a little closer, a little closer. We're a big Bib Gourmand family. Get a little closer. Get in there. There you go. Smile nice and big right there. This is your moment. Congratulations. Let's give them all a round of applause as they head back to their seats. Our Bib Gourmands for 2025. You guys can head back to your seats. You can head on back. Congrats again. You can head on back to your seats. Congratulations. Yeah. It's a huge bunch. Congratulations, you guys. Tonight has been all about celebrating the passion and creativity as well as the hard work that makes Texas a culinary destination unlike any other in the world. So each of you, our Bib Gourmand recipients, embody that spirit, proving that incredible dining experiences come from the heart. So let's, again, give them one more round of applause because that was incredible. Well, it's been a thrilling night so far, so we wrapped up our Michelin Special Awards, and now it's time for us to continue the festivities. But first, let's take a moment to celebrate a momentous anniversary. So you heard earlier in those remarks from Gwendol, exactly 125 years ago, the Michelin Guide was born in France, in the city of Clermont-Ferrand. So since then, it has crossed borders, traversed seas, and unveiled countless new talents all over the world, including right here. So no matter the age, the cuisine, type, or style of restaurant, we celebrate professionals whose talent, dedication, and passion have been inspiring generations over the decades, creating unforgettable experiences that go above and beyond to bring magic to the table. So please turn your attention to the screen behind me as we celebrate this landmark occasion.
125 years of the Michelin Guide, of opening horizons, of remarkable discoveries. Restaurants, street food, sushi counters, auberge, every kind of table and magic. 125 years of proven talents, of new talents, and new experiences, across borders and cuisines, up the road, down the way, in town and in the city, in places just waiting to be discovered. 125 years finding and celebrating chefs and front-of-house teams of all ages and cultures, all over the globe, whose passion, talent, and dedication bring absolutely exceptional moments to life. 125 years that went by like a dream. Tasting, visiting, sharing, meeting extraordinary hôteliers from remarkable maisons. Thank you for our 125 years together and for all those still to come.
All right. A tremendous thank you to the chefs and their teams. You are the true protagonists in our story of these 125 years. Well, it's time for one of the most exciting recognitions of the night, the Michelin Green Star Award. So for over 5 years, the Michelin Guide has been proudly highlighting those chefs and restaurants who, day after day, commit to a path of rethinking the codes of contemporary gastronomy. The Green Star is not a distinction in the same way as a Red Star. It's neither a label nor environmental certification, yet it represents and encourages dialogue among establishments to inspire and evolve. These establishments are driven by a desire to be at the forefront of progress regarding the role of restaurants in the future of sustainability in the industry. So the inaugural year of the Michelin Guide, Texas saw us celebrate 2 green stars, both of which once again have impressed and inspired our anonymous inspectors through their vision and their committed philosophy. So let's find out who's joining the ranks of those celebrated restaurants. I am incredibly honored to announce that 1 new Michelin Green Star goes to in San Antonio, led by Chef Danny Parada and Chef Ian Lampere. Welcome. Join us on stage. Welcome to the Green Star family. Join us on stage, gentlemen. They're still celebrating in that corner. The Michelin inspectors noted how Isidore lives by a commitment to Texas and the ethos of the place. Their meat and seafood. Congratulations, go right over there, grab your sorry, get a picture as I keep reading. Their meat and seafood come from local ranches and the Gulf with a thoughtful focus on underutilized bycatch. Produce is sourced entirely from Texas farms, prioritizing small, independent growers, while dishes are crafted to reflect the micro-seasonality of the land. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you guys. You got your photo? You got a good photo? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's grab that microphone. I have a question for you guys. Congratulations once again. What has inspired you to keep sustainability at the core of your operations?
I mean, it's really just how we cook down to the core. We've been working with local farms that we use for, almost 10 years now, and finding other ways to utilize wild forage foods or be able to push them to grow more unique items and stuff like that is, really just the only way we know how to cook.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have anything to add to that, or did he kill it with that answer?
Just shout out to our local farmers and producers and
That's right. Shout out to those local farmers. Well, congratulations to our first new Green Star recipient. Would you stay on the stage because we're not finished just yet? Would you mind standing right over there in the corner? And please join me in congratulating our second new Green Star recipient. It is Nixta Taqueria, Chef Edgar Ulysses Rico from Austin. All right, so we understand that Chef is currently in Mexico, but if we can invite someone to represent the restaurant to the stage to receive the award on the behalf. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, get a photo right here. The photographer's right there. The Michelin inspectors said at Nixta Taqueria they source mostly hyper-local, except for their heirloom corn, which comes from a 5th-generation family of farmers in Mexico and is used to make their masa and tortillas, which is fantastic. They also have an on-site garden dedicated to growing various crops for the restaurant and community fridges, so congratulations once again. If you wouldn't mind standing right here. Thank you for giving them one more round of applause, as they deserve it. And I mentioned earlier that we had 2 Green Stars last year, so before we let everyone go back to their seats, I'd love to recognize the Green Stars that have maintained their distinction. So please join me in welcoming to the stage. Let's see. Didue and Emmer and Rye, both joining us from Austin. Join us on stage. Congratulations. It's your photo. Join your friends, your Green Star family right over here. Both restaurants have continued to impress the inspectors by pushing their sustainability efforts in ways like local sourcing, reducing waste as well. Let's get a photo while you guys are up here while I'm reading. I love all the hugs for the Green Star family. Let's get a photo with all of you guys since you're up here on stage, right? Come up a little further to the front. There you go. Get in there tight. So good-looking Green Star family. Congratulations once again. You can make your way back to your seats. Your efforts in sustainable gastronomy continue to blow us all away. Thank you so much, gentlemen. All right, Texas, we have arrived to that moment I know many of you have been waiting for. I'm talking about the Michelin One-Star Awards. We are here to honor those chefs and restaurants that have reached a level of excellence that's nothing short of remarkable. Tonight, we are about to reveal which restaurants have joined the ranks of the world's best, earning a place in the Michelin Guide with the esteemed Michelin star. Now, this moment celebrates skill and technique. Michelin's anonymous inspectors have carefully evaluated each restaurant awarded here tonight. They independently assess each establishment based on 5 critical criteria: quality of ingredients, mastery of technique, harmony of flavors, the chef's unique creative voice, and consistency of both the menu and all 5 of those criteria over time. So, earning a Michelin star is a rare and transformative achievement, a symbol recognized on a global scale. So let's celebrate these remarkable talents who are putting Texas on the global culinary map. And now, with great excitement, we award 1 Michelin star to Isadore! In San Antonio, led by Chef Danny and Ian, who are just up here for that Green Star. Come on back. Our Michelin inspectors were impressed by this stylish spot with an open kitchen and live fire hearth. Named for the patron saint of farmers and laborers, there is a clear focus on Texas ingredients and local traditions, even incorporating Native American elements into bread service. Congratulations. Okay, you're bleeding right there. All right, let's get you guys right here in the middle. We got to take a picture to document this moment. They were so excited, he got hit in the nose. All right, get in close. Go over here. Yep, everybody. Smile nice and big. All right, one more shot. All right, okay, you can stay on stage. Do you mind standing right over there? All right, get ready for more excitement, everyone, as 1 Michelin star is awarded to Mamani in Dallas, led by Chef Christophe DeLillies. Chef Christophe, join us on stage. We got to get rid of that jacket, Chef. We have a new jacket for you. We have a new jacket for you, so take your jacket off, Chef Christophe. Oh, I am thrilled for Big D. Our Michelin inspectors were thrilled by this glitzy, well-appointed hotspot. Chef Christophe brings an impressive pedigree to Dallas, having led the kitchen at Vegas's restaurant Joël Robuchon for nearly a decade. That jacket looks good on you. All right, come stand by the Michelin badge, Chef. Smile right there. Step forward a little bit. Step forward a little bit. Right here. Uh-huh. Perfect. Smile nice and big. Okay, I gotta jump into it since I'm from Dallas. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. Would you stand right over there? All right, we're not done just yet. Please join me in celebrating as one Michelin star goes to Nicosi in San Antonio, led by Chef Tavel Bristol Joseph. Chef Tavel, join us on stage. Congratulations. Yep, take that jacket off. We have to take the jacket off. We have a new jacket for you. Or you can put it over your shoulders. Woo! Right over here. They are celebrating tonight. Well, our Michelin inspectors were captivated by this bold, distinctive concept. Nestled inside a dark, moody space hung with velvet curtains, this theatrical experience is a true surprise. The multi-course meal tends to follow 4 themes: acidic, umami, bitter, and sweet. The team rarely repeats dishes from one season to the next. The creations are edgy and imaginative. Let's get your picture first. I'll hold that. We gotta document this moment. Get a good picture. Get a good picture. There it is. All right, all right. You were celebrating big tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have to ask you, what has been your inspiration over this past year? Come on in the front. You don't have to hide back there. What's been your greatest inspiration over this past year?
What I want to say is Nicosi is a very special space. I think we live in a world where people carry the trauma from their past and the anxiety of the future. And Nicosi is a space where we can celebrate the present. So there's no phones, no cameras. You don't have to make any transaction. It's very emotional connection. And that's what makes that space special. And it continues to inspire us every day.
I love it. Well, here's to celebrating the now. Here's to celebrating the now. Okay, let's get everyone together to get a group photo with our new 1 stars. All right, everyone, join together. Come up front. Everyone, join up front. I lose them at this point. They're so excited and still celebrating. Let's get a group photo with all of you guys, okay? Stand right up here. There we go. A group photo, y'all. Group photo. There we go. Yep. We're going to get there. We'll get there. This doesn't happen every day. There it is. That's a good-looking bunch. Okay, we're good. All right, Chef, stay on stage, but step back just a little bit. Congratulations once again. What an achievement. Now it's time for the moment where we recognize the stars that continue to shine bright here in the state of Texas. So let's look at the restaurants who have maintained their 1 star. Barley Swine, BCN Taste and Tradition, Corkscrew Barbecue, Craft Omakase, Hestia. Join us on stage. Interstellar Barbecue, La Barbecue, Le Jardinier, Leroy and Lewis Barbecue, as well as March. Musafer, Michelin, Olene, Tatemo, and Tatsu. Join us on stage. Congratulations. Step forward a little bit, everyone. We have a big family. Congratulations. So happy for you. All right, everyone, step forward. Step forward. Hi, congratulations. So proud of you guys. Congrats, Chef. Hi. All right, everyone, I need you to step forward. A huge Texas-sized step forward. Let's get a group picture with all of our Texas Michelin 1 stars. Everyone getting close. A Michelin star is recognized as the best in the culinary world. Establishments that achieve this prestigious honor mark a monumental achievement that reflects dedication, passion, and a commitment to creating unforgettable experiences for every single guest. These restaurants aren't just setting standards locally on the stage, they are being recognized as the best in the world. Let's give them a huge round of applause, Texas. Okay, it was hard to get back up to the front. There's so many of you. Oh my goodness, the stars are shining bright deep in the heart of Texas. Well, tonight we have set the bar for Texas. The bar so high, showcasing a remarkable collection of talent, shaping the culinary landscape in unforgettable ways. That's all of you, so thank you. Throughout this evening, we have witnessed the extraordinary brilliance, passion, and resilience that makes the culinary scene in Texas truly one of a kind. Each of you have shown us the power of vision and dedication, setting the stage for a legacy that will inspire us for years and years to come. Please take a glass of Franciacorta. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our global and ceremony partnerships, and of course, to our wonderful hosts here in Houston. Thank you. As well as to our friends at Travel Texas. Thank you for your dedication to Texas's rich culinary heritage. Your support is, I should say, the foundation that allows us to celebrate in moments like this that are so special. And it's been an honor to share this journey with all of you. Your steadfast support has been the cornerstone of Michelin's success. And what a night it has been. Wouldn't you agree? What a night. All right, so we all have our glasses of Franciacorta. I don't have mine, but I will lift my hand. So to the chefs, to all of you, our esteemed guests, we raise this glass of Franciacorta wine in toast to the 2025 Michelin Guide Texas selection. Cheers and good night. Cheers.
Please join us in continuing the celebration back in the main lobby.